Hey everybody, how's it going? Hope you're having a lovely day. So today I'm going to be following up on something that I went over in a recent video that recently I went over this company TTL Floor Care that has taken over Hoover and many other brands. And like many things in America, when you have some larger company conglomerate that buys a company that already exists, very often they will take the brand name that used to mean something and they will turn it into complete and utter dog shit. And unfortunately, that is what happened in this particular case when it comes to TTL Floor Care and the Hoover vacuum cleaner brand. So this is a video that I did on their warranty policy. So they have this really interesting warranty policy where what they do is they string you along and breadcrumb you as much as humanly possible. So they'll say, okay, cool, send us a picture. Okay, I send the picture. Okay, cool, send us the receipt. But I already sent you a copy of the receipt in my first fucking email. Okay, send us a video of the issue. I send you a video. Okay, send us a picture again, and it's with the serial number. It's like, bitch, that was in the first fucking email. And then they were like, and then after all of that is done, they will say, you know what, we want you to take the fucking label off of the device. We want you to cut it up into a tiny bunch of bits and pieces, and then, and only then, will we send you a replacement product. And for this, which was a carpet cleaner, I said, F you. At some point, it's like, listen, I know what the F you're doing. Like, no, I will have fun spending all of my day for the next week getting the FTC to F you in the ass if necessary. And here's the thing. I'm so stupid that I didn't buy one Hoover device. I bought two Hoover devices. This is before I knew they were pieces of shit. So I have this thing over here. This is a Streamline floor cleaner, and we're going to be fixing it myself because after 1 fucking month, Hoover hasn't sent my fucking replacement. So this is a Streamline floor cleaner. This is a mop. It's like one of those spinny mops, but it also has a vacuum cleaner inside. So you spit out a little bit of water, it rolls, it cleans your hardwood floor, and after it cleans it sucks up the dirt as well as the liquid, right? Wrong, because that's not what these things do. Now, this has a known issue with the wireless version, and I did not buy the wireless version. This is the floor cleaner over here. You could see this is the battery-operated floor cleaner. You got the liquid over here. It's gonna wipe your floor down here, and it also has this nice little lights. You could see where the dust is, and you've also got a regular vacuum in there too. Now, there's a known problem with the battery ones, and the battery problem is very similar to what you find on Apple products, which is that they don't have any sort of liquid resistance. Now, on a MacBook, listen, okay, whatever, IBM solved this shit back in 2004. You guys haven't figured it out in 2024. It sucks, but at the end of the day, it is a laptop. It is not designed to be utilized with water. This is literally a wet vac floor cleaner. It is meant to. Now, the problem with the wireless one over here that you see is that the wireless one has this issue. The self-cleaning feature fails after a few times of it working due to the base having its charging connectors in the wet area. The charge points become wet and start to corrode, which makes the device think the battery is bad and it won't self-clean on a bad battery. And you'll find everywhere that you look this piece of shit device failing within a couple of months, maybe even sometimes less than that, and people getting told to go get bent by Hoover when they have a problem. See, Hoover likes to advertise that they have a warranty, but they don't actually give you a warranty. A warranty process typically takes 1 to 2 weeks. What does my warranty cover? What have I purchased? Well, look at this. This piece, this is October 28th. We are almost a month in, haven't gotten a replacement to this piece of shit yet. So I didn't buy the cordless version. I bought the corded version. And I did what Hoover told me to. I cut the fucking cord off of the product, you rapist cunts. And you still did send me a new fucking vacuum cleaner. So I'm going to show you why these things fail. We're going to open this thing up and we're going to figure this out once and for all. And go over why you should never, ever, ever buy a Hoover product. Because a MacBook sucks better than this piece of shit. So let's go. So in order for me to show you the design flaw, I have to turn it on. And because this sack of shit company requires that I destroy a mostly working product, because they can't give me a fucking part replacement, I have to attach a new extension cord to this product in order to demonstrate the design flaw. So let's get started with that. So I'm going to cut up a good extension cord because these people are pieces of shit. And and after that, I'm going to go over what causes this design flaw. We are going to fix this design flaw, if possible, on camera. And hopefully, after you see this, you never buy a Hoover piece of shit again. So the way this works is this is a cleaning tray. So when you put it in the cleaning tray, what it does is it spins the cleaner, the little brush, and it's going to put liquid into it, and then it's going to suck that liquid up. It's going to suck up clean liquid, though, instead of dirty liquid, and it's going to use that to clean everything. Now, this self-clean button is only going to illuminate itself when it's in this case. So how does it know that it's in this base? It knows it's in the base when you're pressing a switch on the bottom. The wet vac is going to feel that the base that has something protruding from it is hitting a switch on the bottom of the vacuum cleaner. And that's how it knows to go into self-clean mode, so that when I press the button over here, it will self-clean. However, as you can see, in here, it is working in self-clean mode without me actually pressing the button. And the reason it's doing that is because the switch on the bottom is most likely stuck. This is my guess. I'm going to take a guess that that's the problem. I'm not 100% sure if that's it. So let's go over where this switch is on the bottom of this thing, and let me also find my screwdriver, because I think I may have lost my screwdriver, and I want to make sure that this actually fits. Do you fit? I want to make sure I have this the right bit for the camera, and I do. So when you put this into the base, it's going to press against this. So you see the protrusion on here? There's this, see this little thing that's protruding? That thing? Something like that, it may be in a different place depending on the model that you have, is going to press on this switch, and when you press on this switch, it tells the cleaner that you are in the self-cleaning machine, and then it enters that mode. But when you're in that mode, it will not let me use it as a normal vacuum. So if I were to try and use this as a normal vacuum right now, just do this. One moment. Had nothing to do with my confidence in my work. It's just a safety first thing, you know? I trust my crimp that I made while aggravated at 9 o'clock at night after not working as a repair person for like 2 months. So watch. You do this, and you hit the button. It's supposed to turn on. But it doesn't turn on because it thinks it is stuck in the self-clean mode. And before this happened, it was also getting itself into this thing where it would say that I don't have a brush roller inside of it, even though I did have a brush roller inside of it. This tells me that the problem is most likely where these two sensors just so happen to be on the bottom. This is broken. It is broken, Christoph. Bum, bum, bum! Fuck you, Hoover! Why the fuck does liquid get inside of here? Look at it! This fucking brown. Oh, you fucking pieces of shit. Let me see if I can get that under the microscope. Or maybe I could just lift this up so you could see it. I'm pretty sure this will never be put together correctly. Pretty sure? What do you mean? I'm certain of it. This is never going back together properly. Look at how much dirt is around this switch. The water pump is fine. This is the motor for the brush roller. But the motor for the brush roller may not spin if something doesn't detect a brush, so there may be electronics under there that matter. This is just for the light. This is a power switch. This is a light that allows you to see if there's dust on the floor. I'm not concerned about this at all. That's like the JTAG connector on a MacBook. I don't give a shit about that thing. If the corrosion got here, then isn't it reasonable to believe that corrosion also got here? And if it did, what would it look like and what would it do here? Confirmed means no brush roll. It's not the light wires, but here, I'll just to humor you. I will humor you momentarily, all right? Look at that. Look at how corroded that is. You see that? That's disgusting. Look at the lack of liquid resistance on this piece of shit. It's fucking laughable. Like this thing has, like this entire design is the biggest piece of shit I've ever seen in my life. This goes here. You're a fucking genius, person I just made fun of a few seconds ago. You get a vacuum, and you get a vacuum, and you get a vacuum, and you get a vacuum. All right, that was the problem the whole fucking time. I feel like Oprah, but I provide more suction. Okay, so this, wow, you all get a fucking vacuum. Here's the thing, all this piece of shit needed this whole time was this and this. And they actually would have had me throw away a perfectly good vacuum cleaner for this. They had me cut the cord off of this thing, all over this. This was it. And granted, the other switch on the inside was it as well, right? The other switch on the inside, listen, okay, water getting in there, you know, it's supposed to be watertight, it wasn't, that's one thing. But like this, you know that this is gonna get wet. What kind of fucking moron designs this shit this way? Look at this. This is on the outside of the vacuum. You have exposed metal contacts on the outside of a fucking wet vacuum. You fucking moron. Wow. Fuck you, TTL Floor Care. Holy shit, this is so fucking stupid. The only thing stupider than this is the fact that it took me this long to figure it out. And by me figuring it out, I'm actually taking credit for somebody in my audience that figured it out for me. because I was too stupid to figure it out. Okay, so I'm going to clean the top side first, and then let's see if I can get this piece off of here so I can do this next. You are pushed in there. Brush roll! Nice! Fuck you, Hoover. Waited a month for your fucking warranty program. You didn't replace shit. Look at this bullshit. Fucking piece of shit company. See, look at this shit. Your replacement should ship in 10 to 14 days. It's been a fucking month, you cunt. Look at this shit. Look at this fucking scam. Please allow 10 or 14 business days. Fucking corresponding with you since fucking September. It's almost the end of November. Still have a broken goddamn vacuum. So let it be known that the switches are not liquid resistant in this piece of shit. And above all, let's just go over this logically. This is a wet, dry vacuum. It's going to spit out water over here, and then it's going to suck up the water over here. And in spite of the fact that this is designed and advertised, its purpose is to shoot out water and suck it back up. It has contacts over here that are not liquid resistant that will literally stop the thing from working. And when you go to try to RMA it, they will put it off for so long that they will hope that you will buy a new one. They will stall for months. They will tell you to cut the cord. They will tell you to take pictures. They will tell you to take videos. They will tell you to take pictures of the serials of the pictures that you already took. They will have you rip apart your shit and fucking send them photos of you destroying it. You designed effective shit, and I hope nobody ever buys it again. And I hope the $10 fucking you saved by not sending me the part that I needed was worth the publicity for you, you fucking piece of shit company. Okay, back to this. And now that's not even talking about the switches inside, because you have to remember, this thing had two problems. The first problem is that it was stuck in self-clean mode all the time, because it's not even just the external part that is not waterproof. And you actually design a vacuum that has a bay where it's charging the battery based on contacts on that same section that are not waterproof, and you sell that shit to people for over $400? Here's what you should do if you bought this piece of shit. What you should do if you bought this piece of shit, let me tell you what you should do. When Hoover tells you to cut the cord, what you should do, when they tell you to cut the cord off of the product that you fucking paid for, you should cut the cord. You should buy another one from Hoover. You should send back the device that they told you to cut the cord on in the box, and then file a chargeback on Hoover. Does it not say that it has a warranty on the box? It says it has a warranty on the box, but then you don't replace people's unit, and you fuck with them, and you tell them to cut cords off and take pictures of fucking labels, and you tell them to take pictures of the after they take a picture of it. Oh, and it's not enough. Take a video of it. You take a video of yourself troubleshooting it, and they're like, oh, well, let me know that you followed this advice, but you didn't even watch the video where I already did. Like, you're doing this because you want to keep people from exercising their right to a warranty. I see right through that shit. I hope every single person that chooses to not buy one of your piece of shit products was worth the $5 to $10 that you did not spend to send me a working fucking part from my vacuum cleaner. Like, look at this. How many people have bought this piece of shit and said the same thing? I would not buy this again. I had to replace the first one because brush roll and UTA would not work because of error message. Happened again to the second one. It failed twice. Not reliable. Doesn't clean. Not meant for daily use. The roller stopped functioning after using it twice. Leaks. Amazon. The self-cleaning feature fails after a few times of it working due to the base having its charging connectors in the wet area. Let me repeat. The self-cleaning feature fails after a few times of it working due to the base having its charging connectors in the wet area, which means that you fucking morons decided to put charging connectors for a lithium-ion battery right next to a part that is not liquid-proofed at all, that shoots out water and then sucks up water. I'm sorry, do you have Apple engineers working at your company? Are you for real? It's one thing to design a product where you have the thing shooting out water directly around a non-waterproof connector for a lithium-ion battery. It is another to keep that piece of shit product on the market. I at least appreciate the balls that you people have to say, you know what? Fuck you, customer. Fuck you, every single last one of you that thought that the Hoover brand meant something of quality, that the TTL Floor Care brand was not going to fuck you in the ass. Fucking sacks of shit. The liquid-proof seal failing on the inside, that's one thing, right? Because that's a seal that failed, right? Putting this shit over here on the outside of the fucking unit, right where the water is going. Did you hire the person that did the hinge design for the 820-2330 MacBook? Seriously? So here's what Apple did back in 2008, 2009. And by the way, never refunded a single fucking person that bought this thing. They would charge them over $600 to fix it. So this over here is two pieces. So it's not, they called this a unibody. This is the first year where they called it a unibody, but it's not. It's actually two pieces that are glued together. They put the glue right where the fans exhaust air. So the fans don't exhaust air out the right and the left. They don't exhaust air out the front. They exhaust air out the back. And they exhaust air right onto the part that is glued together. You hired the same Apple engineer that thought it was a good idea to exhaust boiling hot air onto glue. Electrical contact. Water. This is the roller. And the roller spins with the water inside of here. So it's going to be constantly spinning. And what do you think is going to happen as this roller is spinning and you have electrical contacts over here with water? Let me get this straight. Okay. Roller. Roller gets wet with water. Roller is turning really fast like this. Roller, what do you think is going to happen with the water, huh? You fucking idiot. Tell your friends, never buy a Hoover product. This fucking company makes me sick. Every single person that bought this shit, they should buy this vacuum. When you tell them to cut the cord, they should cut the cord, rip the shit off of it, buy another vacuum, send it back to you, and file a goddamn charge back. I hope your merchant services provider fires you. Fucking balls on these people. That's how Italians relax, by screaming at idiots. You're not wrong, man. This stream was sponsored by the Adden 862 Hot Air Rework Station. When after 12 years, there's not a single company that's stupid enough to sponsor your channel, so you sponsor yourself. I managed to get a slightly better deal on not just at the station, but also some of the shipping shit recently. And I'm hoping that I'm able to pass that on to all of you. So now, for some certain reasons, that might be obvious to some others, whether this, based on the country of origin of this product, the price may go up over the next 6 months. I'm not quite sure. I don't control certain things with regards to the law in trade policy, but we will see. If you want to be like an influencer and take 4 hours to fix a vacuum cleaner, 3 hours to try to find a spring that you can't figure out to put back together, buy this and you'll be just like me. Yeah, we're never going to sell these things now. All right, see you in the next video. Bye now.